I know there are people that, it says Walls a strong man. The people that do follow me, I know you don't necessarily follow me for my political leanings or my stance on life or my feelings of what's going on in the world, right? I live in America. I live in Georgia. I'm from the north. But I'm the type of person, and I'm not going to say, I'm going to pick my words carefully. When things don't feel right, when I feel like consistently and constantly I'm seeing injustices and things that are happening to my brother and my sister in my country that just doesn't seem right, I feel like I should say something, especially as I, even though it's fitness, gather a following and have people who listen to what I say. Even if they don't agree, I want to get my feelings and thoughts out there. I do not know names, except for Renee Good. I don't know the name of what happened with the person today. But for the second time in the last month, I've logged into Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and I've seen a person unalived by ICE. Now, one person was in a car and they said she hit a police officer, and this person, now they're saying that he was armed, but then he wasn't armed, or he was reaching for something, or he had something, or he did this or did that. But what I have seen in Minnesota, my understanding that there's a problem with illegal immigration and they're catching criminals, they're catching all of these bad guys. I'm understanding that all of this is happening, but I'm not understanding that in the midst of them catching and dealing with all the people that are illegal immigrants that should not be here, I am not understanding how bystanders, how protesters are being unalived in the midst of it. I'm having a hard time, and if you know or you have comments, just put it out there. I'm having a hard time to see how protesters are on the sideline or in cars or what have you, and they're gone. And honestly, I'm looking at these videos, and I hate that I see these videos, and they're happening so fast. I can't determine. It goes from 0 to 100 in a matter of seconds. Literally 1 second, a person is here, and then they're gone, and I can't call it. I'm not the judge and jury. I can't look at the camera and say, oh, well, she did this, she hit him, she did that. But once again, I'm seeing my brothers and sisters dying, and honestly, I'm at the thing people said I'm wrong. I'm like this: if you can't peacefully protest without coming close to the ICE officer, I wouldn't be out there. I wouldn't be directing traffic. I wouldn't be trying to pull them off. I wouldn't be out, because I personally am looking and seeing all this, and it doesn't seem like, maybe I'm assuming, I don't know. It doesn't seem like the proper training is going on. It seems like they're kind of unhinged. It seems like they're angry. And when I see, and I don't know all the Pacific, but when I see 7 people have one person down, and then the end result is that person that's down on the ground is gone, is no longer with us, and it's not one, it was several things going on in that man while he was down. That's scary. That's scary. And I'm going to be honest, when I live in Metro Atlanta, when a lot of these race things was going on, a lot of these protests, a lot of these violent things were going on, I stayed my black self in the house. I'm too big, and some people see me as a threat just because I'm big. And I don't want to be out there when a lot of ruckus and stuff is going on, because all of a sudden they might be like that guy. I'm not going to say I don't trust police officers, I don't trust ICE, I don't trust the government, but I am saying this is off. This is off. And once again, I don't know the training, I don't know how it goes, I don't know what's going on, but for the officers, this is not a third world country like Jesse Ventura said, but if you can't properly, well, I'm not going to say properly, but I don't understand 7 people having somebody down and that person is no longer here. That's hard to understand. And when I say this, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I am a Christian. I'm not perfect, I'm not MAGA, I'm not liberal, I'm not conservative. I am a Christian American who loves God and loves people no matter your skin, your race, your creed, your sexual orientation. I do not care. But I still don't want to see people that are out there protesting and now they're gone. And I don't want to see the ICE officers that are trying to do their job be put in a potential situation. But what's bothering me, and I'm going to end with this, is you, not you, but some of y'all. It's a whole lot of people that will see that person and always give a justifiable reason why it happened. He didn't comply. She didn't comply. They were running. He looked intimidating. He was this, she was that. I'm going to end with this. Tamir Rice. I don't know if you know who he is. He was a 12-year-old boy. And I don't know what happened with the ice, so I'm going to get back on the thing, but Tamir Rice was outside playing with a toy gun. How do I know that Tamir Rice was outside playing with a toy gun? Because one of his neighbors called in and said, hey, I'm concerned because I see this guy outside playing with a toy gun and it's concerning me. I think it's a toy, but it's still a concern. And when you saw the video, and unfortunately I've seen too many of these videos, and Tamir Rice was playing, doing his thing as a 12-year-old kid. Thank God he wasn't gang banging or doing this or doing that. I think I counted 6 seconds. They rolled up, hey, blah, blah, gone. So when I see things like that, when I see people that are coming out of the car or in the car and said, hey, I'm stopping, I'm complying, I'm just letting you know that I have a concealed weapon, and they're gone. When I see people that's coming out of the car with their hand up, I was working out, and they're gone. That's a concern. And it's a concern for me. And it seems like it's more political leaning, but I'm not going to give it political leaning. It's a moral thing. It seems like there's always a justification of why things happen when things seem off. How you can look at somebody, let's just say get beat up. Let's say they just get beat up for no reason. And you look at that and say, well, he shouldn't have went in the store. So, hey, always a reason for this craziness going on rather than having a heart and saying, hey, this seems off. So I ask all y'all as y'all watch this to pray for this country, pray for people. If you don't pray, hey, everybody don't pray. Send good vibes. I just hope I see change. I hope it gets better than this, because this is off. It's not right. It's not right. God bless y'all.